Hello everyone, and welcome to another day of the Challenge Cup brackets. We have Kirox versus Aurelius today, and on comms are the NewITGuy and Toffile. Take it away, you two.
Hi.
Hello.
Try it now.
I see
Hello.
me lighting up. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. So I'm not sure what you guys missed. Toffile. I'm joined by NewITGuy. Tracking for us today is Lady Purple and Purple and Lady Draco. Yeah. You run through everything once and then you have to redo it again. Sometimes you slip up a little. Our major settings today are interior entrance randomizer and required only.
Yep.
And
Standard 7 miners of 1 chicken and free scarecrows on.
Yeah.
So
we've got an adult star forest medallion. We don't know where we're going to be dropping, but we do have Saria's songs, so we can probably have like a couple songs and 2 songs in Logic right now as an adult.
Yep.
No idea where
Forest Med
Windmill
starts
is.
really great.
Yeah.
So, well, we should be starting in the Temple of Time.
Yeah, I know. So we'll probably immediately backwalk and grab the song.
Pedestal check here. Forest. Spirit. DC.
Quarter DC Fire. Ooh, Minuet. It's really nice. Song chains. So, nope, no Pat Saria song today. Not for accessing Forest Temple, at least. And
Requiem.
War song tunes. Looks like it's bomb tunes, so it's one of the bomb tune packs, but yeah. Looks like Kirox is going to be running out of SFM and getting a little money off of the Big Mob one. That really display. We don't know where our starting location is yet, by the way. So I'm kind of surprised nobody's gone and checked that before playing Requiem, but more songs. How
Colossus.
Nice. We have interior ER on today, so that does mean that our grotto ER there is no grotto ER. So we can get to Composer's Grave in the graveyard as EL. The Zora shops at OG Seaferry today. So if we don't have any wallets, we need Strength 3 in order to get the Central Pillar. Potentially.
My screen buffered on that second hen. Did anyone see what the second one on top of the maze was?
I think it was the Skull's dead. Colossus, one of the... we'll have to take a look and see which one of the Colossus hands is dead. Looks like that is the lower Kakariko house. In Mano's house today. Or
I know it all house is Skull House.
40
damage.
I think 30, 40, and 50 are dead.
Yep. That is what I saw too.
Yeah, so only have to worry about up to 20 skulls today. 20 skulls is a sometimes hint. We may not get it because some of these, or sometimes hintfuls can get expanded a little bit because of interior entrance random.
Yep.
Game. Game. Game.
That's
Game.
vanilla.
That's 2 vanilla entrances in a row.
Oh.
Hey.
Well. Don't have enough to buy that shield yet.
No, but you know what? It's right next to your child save and quit point.
The boys.
There's the boys.
Found the boys.
Yeah. So Kirox is gonna go take a look at Breckland now. We did have Lost Woods to roam. That's our only path so far. So let's see where our sacred quick point is. Or our actual like windmill entrance is today.
Oh, easy mode. It's in the windmill.
Oh, alright, well. That's really nice. That's a bunch of entrances.
So we're doing the reverse cack loop.
Yeah, you kind of hope that Song of Time... Ooh, Quad City Default. You might want to hope that Song of Time sitting in Composer's Grave right now.
Right.
Because we don't know where Windmill's going to end up, and... it could logically be the only way to access the Windmill for the time being. Goron shops and the potion lady's house. Kirox? Hit that, I guess? Or maybe he's gonna go through here and then, yeah. Kirox, you have... Interior with, ZL before you find any of the Great Fairy Fountains is actually always really nice. Yeah. It's one of those things where... There's... Okay. Slingshot. There's 6 of these things, and it's really easy to find them without ZL early on, because like you lose the windmill song, and you may not be going. You may have to find Temple of Time, but Adult Start kind of makes this a little easier. But yeah, we still have you know, all the entrances leading up to Death Mountain, second Great Fairy Fountain. And then Impus House and Skull House, plus the graveyard.
Did we see the cow crate yet?
No.
Okay, so we got 3 more entrances.
Yeah. I think we've got 5 or 6 entrances left in CAC.
Anju gave us a stick. Mido provided.
But nothing.
Well, we don't know. There could be a pack of choosing.
That's a really interesting treasure chest game location. Okay, we've got our 3rd Great Fairy Fountain, but treasure chest. So that house, I can't remember if you can access that house this night as a child. That might be an adult-only Destiny game.
I believe it is. Yes.
Yes, that is our 3rd Great Fairy Fountain, Sadie. But yeah, looks like Kirox is going to try to end his route in the graveyard. Gonna go talk to Theo, and then run over to the other side of CAC. Oh, no, not a lot so far in terms of items. Oh, there's the silo.
Ooh, free shield. And
Yeah, well, can't get it as an adult.
true.
Who knows when we're getting back to CAC as a child, because we're gonna have hit all the entrances. The only thing. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so I think Aurelius kind of was hoping to do what I did before. Was hoping that he'd find Song of Time, and he'd get his way through the Windmill from Downpay race. Fortunately, Windmill being up there is really nice. It's gonna kind of inadvertently rando his routing. Bonus song. But I have to imagine out of Miles has a rose. Kirox is going to factor. Two hits. Fox two. Yay.
Today. That is a bomb bag.
Interesting. Could be in logic. One of our first bomb bags. We have a scale available. Otherwise, it's probably not our first bomb bag. What are our stones today anyway? So it must be, yeah, so our stones are Deku, Jabu, Shadow. Having Nocturne, fortunately, is kind of interesting. Nocturne behind Shadow Temple required only is always kind of sad. Did Aurelius remember to take a look at Toffile hut? No. I think it's the Know-It-All Brothers' house.
That is correct.
Do graveyard locations count as grottos or grotto are? The only entrance in the graveyard that counts for interior sensory randomizer is Toffile, because essentially, if the transition is horizontal, it's an interior. If it's vertical, it's a grotto. So any of the fairy fountains are all horizontal transitions. The great fairies. The fairy fountains are almost all certainly vertical drops, so they're considered grotto yard. So, yeah, if we were playing with grotto entrance or randomizers, then the graveyard becomes the worst place in the world. Yes. Second only to Hyrule Field. Okay, Hyrule Field's probably worse, but...
I don't know about that. I mean, at least Hyrule Field's accessible. I mean, you have to think about like the Valley, or not Valley, Fortress, Storms Grotto at that point if you're doing Grotto ER.
Grotto ER, I mean, Storms gets a lot of value in Grotto ER, but like You have to. There's like an extra 2 or 3 grottos in field that nobody ever checks that you have to go check with Grotto Yar.
Fountain.
Plus, you also have to worry about the field near Valley Grotto, the one that's under a hammer rock. So, looks like Kirox is gonna go child and not go to like river or up trail. Makes sense. He can't really do anything up trail other than look at it. Aurelius, I think, is going to look at the item on top of Dodongo's Cavern, but we can't do anything in Dodongo's Cavern. We can't do anything in Goron City. So really, realistically, this is like one check for Aurelius. And it's on release. I'm not sure where he's going. Yeah.
Maybe taking the side wall.
Yeah. You can actually do this peek from Dodongo's Cavern. Oh, that's nice. But we don't have storms. We don't have anything. It looks like our child's yeah. You can't do the maze. Like, you can peek the maze. I mean, I kind of just disagree.
I don't agree this is a good play. I'm just...
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Kirox went and grabbed the good on Kirox. It's like, I'm a child. I'm going to be in Kakariko as a child because Temple Time's in Kakariko. I'm just going to get the shield safe when go to Lost Kukiri.
There's a big on the right and a big on the left.
Yeah. See, my problem with kind of with that play is it's good to get that information, but
what good does it do you?
It's paths, so you're gonna check that.
Yeah.
And like Goron City's paths, you're gonna check the maze, like
No matter
certainly, and it's such a long walk up there without bombs or straight to our hammer, just to go take a look at some items that you can't get at. Especially like if, like I don't hate like the DMC like the trail peak, like you can peek the trail,
right?
But
yeah, I don't agree with going into GC.
It's not major. It's just we're gonna get our one chicken, everybody.
And it's a hard.
Aurelius did not grab the shield. So something in Lost Woods is path, and we can have access to 3 or 4 of our checks right now. Oh, we got we have Prelude off. That's really nice. Oh. Even if it kind of means Castle Town's in kind of an awkward spot right now, but Interior Yard, Castle Town's always in a horrible spot. Oh boy. Barn City's path to Volvagia, not Lost Woods. Fortresses.
Lost Woods is a path. Oh, it's the path to Road. So we'll probably find your strength down here somewhere.
Okay, so we're 2 for 2 on major items in Lost Woods so far.
Early Rudos is interesting. Lost Woods, can you calm the hell down, please?
Please. They don't have logical access into the crater yet.
Mm-mm.
So we can't get the song.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, no, we do. We have the hammer. We can hammer the rocks and then climb out the long way around.
Wait. But is upper to lower in logic? I thought that was a trick.
I don't remember. Okay. Finally, something in Lost Woods that isn't Path. Probably that blue. I have to feel like Kirox is probably going to run out the ranch next, grab the song for there. I guess maybe see what time of day is like if you want for Castletown. Kirox got the hammer. Yeah, so what is Path to Vol? Path to Rova. Like, Hookshot could be Path. The right hand is a heart piece. So we don't have a Longshot Locked Spirit Temple today, at least not.
Yeah.
Not in the key sense.
Our Path to Vol could be a wallet somewhere in GC or strength.
Wallet, strength, bombs,
tunic,
arrows.
Yeah.
Those are all possibilities.
Hovers for key logic.
Yeah.
Alan, what do you have? Ah, he loves us too. Ah, that's what it is.
Kara, I really just want to write back adult. That's.
I mean, hammer, hook shot, Path GC. I can't exactly blame him for that.
I know. I guess he has the knowledge of the two big chests up there, but still, like. Is that the silo?
Light arrows.
Lights and Ray Grotto. So, like, what song is an ice and what song is on OoT? Okay, we haven't seen Timer Storms yet, so we could be looking at, like, Rudos' path for storms. Kirox gonna take a quick look at Child Spirit here. Makes sense. Aurelius is gonna go rush and grab those items out of Path, Corn City. I mean,
well, we're gonna see the DM's disciple first. Condom.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will be something that lets lets us integrate our.
We need a strength, a bomb bag. One of those three. That'll do it.
That's a nice.
Oh,
all
okay.
3 chests are big chests. Okay. Covers.
Possible.
SFM what were our songs that we got there? Prelude? And
Prelude and EL? There's something in the grotto. In Wolfos Grotto.
yeah,
ZL can't be a path.
right. So we're looking at our second hook shot movie, our Roots in Grotto.
Yep.
Oh, Requiem was in no, Requiem was in Minuet.
Oh. I'm looking at the note sheet backwards.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Same. Okay, so we have potentially Path Right. So long shot has to be locked by Requiem. Or magic. Fire Temple to we've lost our bomb bag path today. We've lost our bomb bag path, and we may have lost Phantom Ganon. Kirox gonna take advantage of Sun Song.
We're just getting everything, man.
Bullish Decatry. Not.
Lord Banana?
So let's see. Our entire Jabu kit is in Path Lost Woods to Twin Rova.
That's not scary at all.
Yeah, Sun Song. Let's see where Kirox is going to route this.
There's a
Oh, there's. Yeah. Honestly, not surprising we had one of those available, just because our OGCs are sort of the main shop.
Yep. Alright, let's see if this is path or path.
It's Requiem.
Requiem path, okay.
Yeah. And so with the hover boots being available, yeah, that an opponent's being available, it means almost certainly that long shot's being locked by Requiem somehow. Well, we got a Key and Child Spirit. Did we get a Key and Child Spirit? Opponents is Opponents is behind ZL, but ZL was available. Lights for Kirox. Probably gonna go play Minuet and then do a reverse into. We'll see if he opts to go to Forest at all. He was picking up some skulls. So, yeah. Gonna see where he can get in here, and then he probably head to Corn City from above, from the shock tub.
Scale on the volcano. That's in Hawaii.
That's our bomb. That's our bomb bag. That's our bomb bag ice. Job. It's storms. That's We have a key, so Kirox is going to be able to recoil into the courtyard at the very least. If he opts to even do that, nah, he's just too bad.
Yeah, this adult play is seeming to work out pretty well for Aurelius right now.
I'll say. Like I think Kirox is right behind him. And
Fire dancer time. More frustrating opponents.
I'm not sure how many skulls Kirox is at. He's going for the Know-It-All Brothers house one. Or the twins' house.
That is what I expected right there. Is early boss key.
Yeah, vanilla boss key. Yeah.
Because the assumption is fire shovel is fucker's locked.
Yeah, we'll have to see which hover's lock it will be, because there's two cases, but it'll probably Volvace has a small key.
Yeah. Biggie! Bulb will have to have a small key because we don't have any more keys.
Yeah. So, yeah, automatically fire's locked. I'll get fire arrows.
Wasteland intensifies.
We don't got a bow, we don't got magic. Kirox will go take a look at the maze in a second.
We're gonna see probably a safe quit here. Yep. So he doesn't spontaneously combust.
Right now, the only thing Kirox is going to be right on his Aurelius' heels, and he'll not have seen the DMT storm sprout that near is, but the DMT wall. But I'll grab it soon.
Is this enough time to do this?
No,
without
it's
bombs?
not. No, this. Is
Well,
not
even with the fairy, I don't know if this is.
No, it's not. You need like 8 heart. You need
5 minimum.
Yeah. Kirox has the hearts for this. Aurelius one. Looks like Kirox is going to take the frame and hovers and chop. Interesting. This might be a play to go take a look at Child Market. Because we haven't gone to market yet, which means we've been missing out on the 4 Temple Time Stones, plus the,
Yeah, this isn't...
Is this gonna be flame storage for Kirox?
Maybe. Doing
yeah.
the...
Yeah, no, smart on. This is smart on its fault. Yeah. So there's a bomb bag in this crate. Logically, need a scale for it, but there's a trick to do this with a boomerang.
Yeah, and we know that scale's on top of the volcano, so we know that this bomb bag is logical bomb bag.
Yeah, this bomb bag's in logic. This actually does make a lot of sense, just because if you're going to go into fire temples sooner than later,
Yeah.
you want the bomb so you can speed up your Volv kill, so you don't have what happened to Aurelius.
Nope. Getting the angle a little off there. Not the easiest trick to do.
There we go.
That is a bomb bag.
Yeah, so he's gonna, immediately go grab the bomb bag without having to worry about beans or anything, or scales. Ooh. Yeah, well, he's got a fairy.
It still kind of feel bad.
Yeah, that's not where you want to use the fairy.
On the right side now, we check Crater Fairy.
Yeah, but we've already seen like 3 of our fairies, so this probably isn't one. Yeah, it's Toffile. So.
Good place for him.
So let's see how Kirox is going to route this. He's coming out through Kakariko again. So he may go up and do DC first.
Some Sea Grotto.
Health. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay, so...
I mean, we already know that it was Hover's path in Orange City, but that confirms it.
Yeah.
We can have a sometimes hint or an always hint to a path item. Always hints are drawn before path hints. Oh, that's a full heart container on top of DC too. Oh. You should have got that, Aurelius, when you went to get Nehru's. If you were gonna go do Volv. But always hints are drawn before the path hints, and the path hints are sometimes hints are drawn after the path hints. So
Burning Cactus Song of Time.
So Bolero serenades OoT, so nothing that we really have to worry about ourselves. I think Kirox is at 7 or 8 spells now. Aurelius is only at 2.
Yep, we haven't seen an OOT hint, but it won't matter. It's either Bolero or Serenade left. So no oops AD.
No. Well, Aurelius should have enough health for the therapy now. But, we'll see when he wants to go back in. I think fire is going to be part of our Star Spirit or our Shadow Medallion. So it's only going to be for light arrow cutscene. Anything that unlocks.
Yeah, this doesn't feel good for Aurelius either. Because he doesn't have the bomb bag. Or any shoes. He can't go any further than the eyes. Unless we find some sort of explosive in here.
Yeah, he'll have to shortcut at the very least, or maybe he tries and waits to see if he can
There's a piece of heart in the... Upper check. Ooh. Hello, big chest.
Are you Vanilla Bomb back? No, you're on.
Oh!
Okay.
Now I'm rethinking our... So
Yeah,
our
no. Yeah.
Deep Fire Mirror Shield.
I mean, you're gonna wanna... What was our path to fire for Rova? That was Meteor, so... Kirox doesn't know that Fire Temple's path, so that's actually kind of something in Aurelius' favor for right now. We'll see how much longer. I have to imagine that when Kirox goes up to Goron City, he'll stop Link to Goron. And you got the hammer, so getting the
Solid.
Midi-Goron hit is pretty free.
I think even with strength,
only-
he would still do it.
Strength is...
It's slow, but...
yeah. I mean, with 3 path ends, you kind of probably want to, especially... You're probably sussing that there might not be a Goron, especially with, like, Forest and TC medallions, because you know you can sometimes get double path ends elsewhere.
Right. Yeah. So we're most likely not getting a DC hit, but we're still looking for a Forest.
Yeah, I mean... Like, our strength, we don't have any path strength today. At least, our first strength so far isn't path. Was a direct hint. Sarias and Minuet were essentially given to us at the very start of the seed. One was on Prelude, one was on our starting song. And we had Forest Med start, so...
And our hooks were basically free anyway.
Yeah, the hooks don't lock each other.
So we're probably looking for a path bow.
There'd be a path bow at best.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know... Both locks a lot of things in the seed, but there's a pretty good tendency that they don't lock each other sometimes. That's, like, the only thing that might suggest that we have a path bow right now is we have no Fortress Forge.
Right.
So HVA could be bows on a bow lock check, but no idea. We'll never see that.
Yeah, this
is beatable.
having an entire Jabu package though, unbeatable only is kind of...
Yeah, an entire Jabu package in a path location. Song of Time is behind Water Temple, though. So... probably never gonna see the river.
If we do, and something's down there, that is a logical double dip.
And Kirox is gotta go back up to Goron City now and probably take his own run at Fire Temple now. Yeah, no, Fire...
Volv is
Yeah.
a key.
Volv is a key, and we also know that Fire... Well... Yeah, Volv actually might not be a key. Volv could be an item.
Oh, it's... Well, no, it can't. It okay, Volv could be an item, but that item has to be the path to Twin Rova. Or it has to be a key. Those are the two options.
Al's in the chat saying, "You've got a long shot, Aurelius. Go get the bomb back." Because you know what else puts the scale puts that bomb bag into logic? The long shot also puts it into logic. Is
right, because you can long shot it from like the first or second. So.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately,
whatever advantage that had is gone.
Yeah. Like deep fire temple and required only is not a thing that you want to go to unless you know its path. Knowing its path.
And we don't even know if Deep Fire is successful yet.
Yeah. We have fire arrows. We had fire arrow. Ooh. I'm not acknowledging the fire arrows just yet. Not acknowledging the fire arrows until we have a bow and... but no, that is an accurate point. We did have fire arrows as one of our the major item in Fire Temple already, which could potentially be Path to Twinrova because of...
It'll be Path Launcher an item. And it's not anything important.
Yeah, well, that'll tell us a lot where Dins is and where... it'll tell us a lot where Dins is and where we're going to find a couple small keys in Spirit Temple. Can you hookshot this wall? Okay, today I learned.
Yes. Yes, you can.
With 7 hearts, this probably isn't going to go too badly for Aurelius. That's a fun hookshot location, actually. Especially considering I think he's going to kind of like reverse himself down through Crater now back into Fire Temple.
I think this is the first. I don't think it's
He can't, this is bomb only.
Alright.
Oh god.
The boys is fishing.
Adult only fishing. Required only.
Yep. The child
You
fishing
could-
can't be anything.
You could get in the tent if you could get across the river as a child. The entrance still technically exists, even if the tent isn't there 7 years in the past.
That is
But yeah, that's fun.
So, do we have a key? Or do we have... Path Fire arrows?
Don't want Pathfire arrows.
I don't either.
I mean,
Come on, your shield.
I mean, I guess the good thing about Pathfire arrows is it means we're probably not doing Shadow Temple. Because you're not allowed to do fire arrow entry in these roll set. Oh god, it is!
No! No!
Oh!
No! Yikes. Alright, there's a magic. Where's their bow?
Alright, so we need a magic, we need a bow in order to be Twinrova. Dins is somewhere in the seed, inaccessible or behind fire arrows. Whichever it'll be, I'll believe we'll never find it. We'll never find it.
Makes going back to graveyard and doing flames storage.
You're not doing that. You're just you wait now. You know that. Aurelius has finally gone back child. Didn't have the bomb, so he can't check lax yet. So we'll see what he opts to do here. Kirox went to Lawn on Ranch, got Sunsong, found the post shop / guardhouse at the back, but did not go to Castletown, has not gone to Temple Time, got in the Forehands over there. Song of Time is on Burning Kakariko today, Allison.
Makes OOT either Serenade or Bolero, and
how Song of Time was on the lawsuit. So, at the very least, Stormwell is in Windmill is in CAC today, so getting back into the well ain't too bad.
I agree with this,
Yeah. Really, required only is only really going to screw with kind of like 2 of the checks in here.
but actually, I don't agree with this part.
What, the well or?
Yeah, I don't agree with this because it really still hasn't gotten a bomb back.
Yeah, but his bomb bags and I mean, his bomb bag's up in the graveyard. He can just play Nocturne and walk forward to get to it. The windmill's,
Opening it.
yeah, the windmill is, you know, it's one of those things where just like you just kind of have to run back and forth with Kakariko a couple times. So I think he's going to go up to river and no, he's kidding for reach. Yeah. You know, have to take a look and try to think how many. What sort of value do we have entrance wise left? We know where fishing is. We haven't seen 3 of our fountains. Live dive exists, but we don't have a. We don't have a long iron boots or another scale, so we can't even cheese it. Bombshell bowling.
The ruiner of every indoor ERC I've ever seen.
Yes, because nobody knows how to do the setups for adult bombshell bowling.
Well, no, not even that. It's always the, what haven't I checked yet? Wait, we haven't seen Bombshoe Bowling and it's 3 hours in. And that's always where the thing's at.
Don't worry, it's just going to be vanilla bombshell bowling today.
Mm-hmm.
Aurelius is swimming in even more hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Can we, that's both, I believe, Shadow and Sphere Meds now for Kirox.
Mm-hmm.
Or, is it?
Yeah, Kirox beat, because double defense was heart container on
King Dongo.
Yeah.
Kirox is about to find Toffile sound. Sun Song here now for Aurelius. But yeah, Aurelius is now kind of going back to doing a lot of the stuff Kirox did. House was in Lost. It was in Kukuri. No, it was in where was their Skull House?
Skull House was.
It was somewhere in Kakariko, I want to say.
Yeah.
It was early enough. Because I think Kirox is going to go turn in 10 skulls. Oh, it was in one of the ones in Kukiri Forest.
Wait. Skull House is in Mon Asylum?
No, that's that was the Poe shop. It looks like Aurelius is going to be the first one to Castletown. A lot of entrances here. Still, I'm hoping he hasn't mispeaked the bomb bag. It's probably not a path bomb bag. Yeah. I'm hoping he hasn't mispeaked it, but we'll see. Because here's Impa's house. I think that I can't remember if this means that House Cow is probably in market as well. I think that's only if interior if Cow Sanity was on. 13 tokens. Yeah, this will be the well for Kirox. And don't tell me.
French vanilla.
Okay, I was almost right. That was one of the other houses from Kokiri Forest. The potion shop switch locations. That's our 5th fairy fountain. Uh, 15 skulls for Kirox. But really, here's, I think, what we're going to really want to take a look at.
Lost Woods to PG.
Lost Woods to PG.
They're both there. Okay. So
Hookshot. Okay, so it's hammer that's okay. So right now
we had a hook, hammer, Rudo's, ring.
Right.
So
Hook has. Where was our first hook shot? Was in. Was Skull Kid. No, it wasn't. It was the target.
And we had a free swing shot.
But we could get the hammer, and we could get the hammer from Skull Kid to get the strength. In Goron City to get the second hookshot that was in the bomb, the bomb room chest in Goron in Dodongo's cavern. That doesn't. And either one of those. Yeah. So our bow is locked by one of our items, and yeah, Jabu or ice.
Hey, Richard Inu, what do you have for us? Richard, your owner sucks. Get a new one.
It's blue fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only checks in the whale that. Okay.
This is big. Nighttime only check.
I have Sun Song.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. We do have Sun.
Morpha Path is right now. Our fire arrows. And notably, the hammer didn't. We'll have to check hammer rocks, but we're almost out of hammer checks in the game.
Mm-hmm. So our path could be hammer for Phantom Ganon.
There was a bow on Skull Mask. I don't think we had a hierarchy.
Because it can be hammer because
it's hammer for oh no, I know what it is.
Well, can it be for hammer for the strength? Because even if the strength's hinted, the hammer's the path.
It's hammer for strength.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter if the end item's hinted, it's just the path item can't be hinted.
Yeah, it's hammer for strength. Hammer locks all strings this side.
Yep.
So let's see. Do we have any sort of required only shenanigans going on in the well? No.
Shoes. You get explicit.
I mean, I don't think Aurelius is gonna hate that if he goes for it, because it'll save him time opening up the skull in DC. I mean, he hit the switch, I guess, but still. Yeah, we haven't seen Sun's Grave yet.
And it's big. Good boy.
Yeah. Child. This is gonna be Child Goron City for W. It's not too bad. It's gonna be Child Goron City and maybe going to Domain for Kirox. I mean, we got a scale, so we can take either shortcut. Are you just gonna be really suspicious that you're Oh. Good carry storms.
Not the Ocarina. There we go.
But like, you're really suspicious that two of your path items to Twin Rova are Yabu Kid. You know, we did have Deku Foolish, by the way.
Yeah, we did.
Could just mean that our Kokiri swords and Deku tree. Skull. So there really wasn't anything in the well. There really wasn't anything in Castletown other than the knowledge of Lost Woods being double path. I'm gonna see how Kirox wants to route this here, because I don't think you have a lot of guidance.
I believe it can be foolish because it's beatable only. Required only, even if it is a major item. It just would mean that it's inaccessible.
So it looks like Kirox is going to do at least a bit of Southfield. Maybe he dips into Valley and then drops into Lake as well, and takes the owl back up to Castle. I guess it kind of depends on what you find here.
And a happy 1 hour to everyone.
Okay. Oh, actually, we should note something. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
No, continue and then I'll wish everyone a happy 1 hour.
Skull Mask isn't always hidden, but we don't know where. That doesn't mean that mashup is accessible without a bow.
That's funny. So, make sure to give our runners a follow. Aurelius and Kirox. Tracking for us today, we have Purple and Lady Draco. Restreaming SadieSweet, and my co-commentator today is Toffile. I am NewITGuy. I'm not that new, but yeah.
And by the way, did you catch the remote grotto hint? Or the open grotto hint? Valley is our last foolish location today. So I think he's just going to climb the ladder here. Adult can borrow masks, but it's going to kind of depend on where the location is. I think we should have access to all the remaining locations, because OGC was already hinted to be the domain shop. But
Yep.
it's going to be really, it could be a really, really awkward mask location. Especially if it's like fishing.
That was an insane peak if that was peak.
The carpenter shop in Foolish Valley was hinted to be adult fishing style. So, if you want to be a child fisherman today, you have to be really good with it, Cucco, and also go into an invisible entrance. So, it's fine. This is required only. It's a required only entrance randomizer seed. It's gonna be a little weird. Oh
Well,
God! What did I wish into existence?
To be fair though, this was probably one of the last places it could be.
True. There, I think
the only thing we haven't seen is Colossus Fairy.
Yeah.
So it had to be here or there.
Yeah. You know, we really need to have like as a draftable setting interior thieves hideout ER.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know which one the carpenter's hiding in. Doing this without Serenade's gonna suck. Yes.
Yeah.
Doing this without Serenade is going to suck.
Link's house is Link's house.
Yeah, Sari's house is also Sari's house. But at the very least we at least at the very least we have Nocturne and not sure. At the very least we have Nocturne and NewITGuy. I think we're just gonna have to take our trip through Domain in order to get to the lake a second time. Head skulls for Aurelius. We're gonna get a look to see what Child Gorn said he's gonna have us here today.
Mm-hmm.
Way too early on the first bomb throw.
Yeah, we stopped him.
Yeah, Foolish Deku, Foolish Valley, Foolish Fortress. Not honestly the worst kind of things in this flag set.
I mean, I don't mind Foolish Fortress. I don't like HBA, so.
Yeah, Foolish Deck is nice. We had to sync up until Aurelius flubbed the last note. More health. Yeah, it looks like yeah, it's gonna be interesting to kind of see what Aurelius does here. He needs to get down to lake to go get. He knows there's a bow at Skull Mask, but he needs to find. Hopefully, he realizes that he's got like a 50-50 shot of where Skull Mask is, or Mask Shop is. Kirox hadn't done market, so there was a very good chance it was in market for him. Kirox got the
meh face.
Yeah. I mean, bomb refill's nice, but it's not.
Right.
If it wasn't for the fact that this thing like takes forever to get back up and going again.
Yeah. And actually, this isn't too terrible for them to get back to Mass Shop because you just go shortcut to Zora, go into domain, cut the pack across to center or to the shortcut.
Yeah. Thankfully, we found the skip. It's just gonna be kind of annoying.
Right. Likely seeing. Well, we're probably gonna see a job in here.
Okay, well, that explains why we don't have a Dodongo Scavenger path. Yay!
Figured it out, guys.
Yeah. And did you see what was on the Upper River Heart piece? Our second bomb bag.
Oh.
So, hover boots gets that into logic. I just needed the hammer from from Lost Woods. Yay! Aurelius isn't going to be missing a bomb bag this entire sea, possibly due to or doesn't even need to buy beans for it. Right. I think Kirox is hoping to be at 20 skulls by the time he goes back to. Interesting. I guess he changed his mind not getting the skull at the tree skull in River.
Oh, that's strength 2.
Does that track? Hammer has to lock all strengths. How's his hammer locked?
Both bomb bags are hammer locked.
Both bomb bags are hammer. Yeah, or
because
we need
scale was on volcano.
Yeah, and we couldn't get into. We couldn't get in here without a strength or a bomb bag. And actually, no, we could have gotten the bow off a skull mask and then blown open Link to Goron and then use the hammer to get the hover boots.
Yeah. Either way, this is perfect.
Yeah. So all in all, we're now just kind of missing magic and mirror shield for go, and I guess we need something to get it to Water Temple. Be it a second scale or iron boots. Though that means hammer's locking our other scale. Doesn't mean anything, but we also know that irons have to be locked by Requiem somehow.
Right.
Because we still have an unfulfilled path to Martha. It's not going to be a bow, it's... Oh no, we're gonna see double Jabu. I don't blame him. Well, no, I would. Of course, he's there.
We're still missing a Great Fairy Fountain. Or we're missing 2 of them.
I think we're missing 1 or 2 of them. I think we've seen 1 or
4. Nope, we've seen them all. That's 2 still dead.
Like, I want to disagree with going into Jabu right now. On the other hand, I also know that Jabu, like, we have a path to Rova that's possibly Ritos or Boomerang.
Yeah, I don't disagree with this play of going Jabu first. I mean, we know where 8-Bow is at. But
Kirox is halfway to the bow.
actually, I do disagree with this going
Well,
Jabu because it's required only.
Yeah, but the problem is that everything in Jabu is in logic. And you've already found your strengths, and you have no lead on your mirror shield. Or your magic, or your... This could be mirror shield or magic in Jabu. And Ice is kind of weakened by the fact that it's Bolero, and it was a 4-check Fire Temple.
What is our punishment scale today?
Yeah. I mean, I'd agree, Pausa, that you probably want to go to Lake here, but... I mean, Kirox has been to Lake. I mean, this is starting to get your bow, but... like, we have 2 paths left, and we need 3 items, and...
What time are we going to Lake?
Yeah. Well, right now, the awkward thing is we're in a spot where we have, like, 3 items that we could need, and we have paths for 2 of them. And we can kind of make an inference on an alternative. Jabu over a forest, Kirox. The problem is the forest temple's probably not going to have it. You could do forest temple, but the forest temples might have the mirror shield, or they'll have magic, and it won't have both.
I was wondering why he was playing Predator there and I forgot what temple time was Turn. Full mouse in, get a bow.
Yeah. Here's going to be the Skullman's turn in for Kirox to get his bow. He still hasn't gone up into Dun Castle, but there wasn't anything in the castle other than just that path hint. So, we'll see how that goes for him. I mean... You have adult spirits you can do, but you also know that you're going to run out of keys at some point. Because we're going to need bow chest or sunblock room have to be keys. If they're not keys, something incredibly screwed up has happened, and we need to do Wasteland or torches, compulsive torches.
We probably just have a key in the central room on the magic clock check in Denza somewhere.
Yeah.
Or not accessible.
Yeah, so we're gonna go adult. We'll do the safe thing, go adult, and we're gonna go to Ice Cavern, and then the Ice Cavern. We'll see. There's only gonna be... I mean, I don't hate either of these plays. It's just like I feel like with letter path, because if it's letter or if it's boomerang, you need to go into Jabber. If it's letter, you might be able to just go into Ice Cavern. But Ice Cavern isn't going to be for a song, it's only going to be for items. And there's another 2 or 3 items in there that you get, but you don't know which ones they're going to be. I guess maybe the best path is go beat Forest Temple, go take a look at Spirit Temple, find your Iron Boots and Spirit, and find your Iron Boots and Spirit Temple, and then bail for Ice Cavern, hope it's in Icy Waters. I hate doing an unrequired job. I hate doing unrequired Jabba too. I also hate Path Boomerang. Potentially Path Boomerang. Oh, at the very least, this is a medallion dungeon. This is progress.
That's an early boss.
Says Isbo, I'm just gonna go back. It's not gonna go adult. He hasn't done Child Spirit yet. 19 skulls for Kirox. He'll have 20 and he'll be at Deku Tree entrance at this, so he'll just walk over and check 20 when he's done with Forest Temple. So I think this is an entrance we had. So I don't know if there's anything of value in here.
Oh, adult shooting.
Yeah.
Yep, it
that could be. Oh, that is. Well, I guess right now we don't know where Lens is for Desert Crossing. Lens and Magic are still missing.
We don't need Lens.
Well, yeah, no. The problem is that we don't know where Lens is because it's more a question of why is Requiem Path, as opposed to we know Requiem's Path, but why is Requiem Path? And don't remember. There had to have been because I thought he went upstairs, but I turned away for a second. I was watching Aurelius' stream. Because that was at the time that Aurelius was going for the 3 big chests in Goron City.
Yeah. Not there.
No. Okay, so there is a small camp outside, so that would be... And anything, a lot of the stuff in later Spirit Temple is going to be practically unlocked. I just don't remember. I remember Kirox kind of being in college, but I just don't remember him doing Nap Chest or Sunblock. Which could have been because he had the hammer and decided just to go bail and take a look at Pathcorn, Pathcorn City.
Right.
Oh no, it was because he didn't have a bomb bag to blow open the... I'm an idiot. He didn't have a bomb bag to blow open the lights to open up the door into the central part of Spirit Temple.
That would make sense. And given what we know, this should be a key of some kind.
Oh. This is one of the two fire lock checks, particular fire lock checks in Spirit Temple. This isn't the most surprising thing. It just means that it'll, if it's not the next thing he's about to check, it'll be
Composer Grave
or Sunblock or Quantum Wasteland. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's about the robot.
Because the game assumes we will use the keys in the stupidest way we can find.
Or potentially stupid. I always said stupid, and then I watched a race where somebody used the keys in not the normal way, but it made sense in the context of that race. Just they wanted to burn their keys they were looking for items and not dungeon completion, so they burned their keys looking for items. Unfortunately, Valley doesn't. Cackles and Valley. Sorry, Sadie. Sorry, Sadie. Yeah, so Aurelius is probably going to start doing a little more following in what Kirox is doing right now. I have to imagine after this you could do Spirit Temple because it's Spirit Temple, it's required. Thankfully, Sunblock Room's a small key, so you can kind of get around to skipping that one with the line.
Well, we can't finish Spirit though. We still don't know where the mirror's at.
No. But you can at least do all the basement, do the central lobby, and beat up the first Iron Knuckle.
I think Kirox is definitely want to check skulls first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because worst case scenario is, well, you don't have magic up. It's like worst case scenario is you get Pharaohs to make that play not as crappy for Spirit if you don't have what you call it, but
yeah, I mean
we don't have magic to set it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, running through Spirit Temple can be bad, but it's not the worst run back. Yeah, this DC for Aurelius. Then I have to imagine he follows into Forest Temple.
I don't see him going child for job if he didn't do it when he was a child the first time.
Yeah, no, he'll do Spirit Temple and then he'll do Spirit Temple and then he might push into Ice and Bolt Fountain. He's like,
Kind of surprised falling ceiling is not a big chunk. Alright. Melee fight. Last.
thankfully, we're only going to get double force for only like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a little longer, but somebody named Kirox made fast force basement push thing.
Mm-hmm. Doing the world a service. We salute you.
Yes. Yeah, but unfortunately, basically no items in Forest Temple so far.
Unfortunately, playing Randomizer kind of ruined playing vanilla for me, just because of all of the nice quality of life changes that we got.
Yeah, I've been playing a bit of Archipelago recently with some people, and unfortunately, they don't have fast force in that version of the randomizer. I just sit and I just stare, and I'm like, sad. Yeah. That's good.
No, I'm just kind of surprised.
Oh, really? Slow doesn't have a shield. Yeah, that's honestly, like...
I'm just kind of surprised Kirox didn't grab the... He's at 19. I'm kind of surprised he didn't grab the basement skull.
Yeah, he already got the Nono Brothers skull, too. Yeah, that's interesting.
He grabbed another one and I just didn't see it.
Maybe.
He's at 19.
I know he was at, like, 9... He was at 18 or 19 in the courtyard, and I'm pretty sure he grabbed the skull, so it might just be that like he was definitely at the point where he would have been 20 through making it through the courtyard. So I'm gonna just guess that he's probably at 20. But we'll find out. So. I think he did not manage to get enough. Yeah, I think he's good. He didn't get it again and into the enrage mode. Yeah, that's going to be the light medallion from Kirox. Just needs to go find Spirit and Water, Iron Boots. And... What's Iron Boots?
Okay. Well.
How... Okay.
What is our Morpha path?
Our Morpha path was Sacred Forest Meadow to Morpha. What is going on here?
SFM to more.
What weird logical shenanigans have just occurred? Because our Zora tunic was in.
It was outside SFM Grotto.
Yeah. It was the Scrub Grotto Lost One.
So no central pillar shenanigans.
No central pillar shenanigans. Our bow was on. We had a bow.
That was hinted.
That was hinted. Requiem did not block either hookshot in any sort of way. How
Strength didn't get locked.
Strength wasn't locked. Was locked by hammer. Nothing was on skulls. I'm trying to think if there's any other weird logical quirk that could force SFM. Oh, god damn it. It's the easy. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I know what SFM path to Morpha is.
Was it just a continuation of hammer?
No, it's Requiem for Zelda's Lullaby and Colossus. So, obvious. Yeah.
If you have to raise and lower the water level.
We're gonna have to raise another water level at least once.
That's...
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
Bravo. Good job.
Good job, Dan. Okay. Because it wasn't CL at SFM, it was CL locked by the song that you got at SFM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not the worst thing in the world, honestly, just annoying.
Can't be ZL path, but it can indirectly be ZL path.
Right. Yeah, so...
We haven't seen Lab Dive yet. I just thought of that.
No, we haven't. That's probably actually going to be... I don't remember if we saw Castle Fairy or not.
Mm-mm.
That might be Castle Fairy
Which is child only.
I mean, Live Dive could be adult or child. You just need a gold scale.
Yeah, but
It just means we can't cheese. We can't cheese it without gold.
Yeah.
Without a gold scale. No, our second hook shot. One's in Dodongo's cavern, locked by strength, and the other one was just sitting in target in the woods.
Oh, Lab Dive at Market. Okay. Well,
I guess it's Requiem. One of our hook shots is technically Requiem for ZL for the slingshot to get target in the woods. That could potentially be a path. It still's going to be Requiem for ZL. Really, the only question is if map chest or compass chest is Dvorsky, then technically we didn't need. Oh, Market's at chess game. Okay.
all right.
Yeah. But this means Requiem and Zelda's Lullaby lock magic and or lens. Also means that it blocks opponents, which... Oh, god damn it. Locks opponent... Yeah. Zelda's Lullaby locks opponents, but it doesn't lock... It also locks long shot. Yeah. Let's say goodbye to required only water temple. Of all the dungeons that are required only, this is one of the ones where I think you just want to say goodbye to the fastest.
Yep. And if you have to come back, you gotta come back.
Aurelius is on team never buy a shield, apparently. Well, like, it's not even never buy a shield, it's didn't go get the shield out of the Lon silo, which was the Skull House, and the Temple of Time was Windmills, so, like, he legitimately just didn't walk down and push a couple crates for a shield. There was a shield shop in Kokiri Forest as well, next to, or somehow Vanilla Swan and Indoor Entrance Randomizer. So, yeah, Kirox opted to go grab the shield out of the silo immediately because it's a shield. It offers a lot of value. I mean, we're not playing Dungeon ER, so it's not like a Hylian shield actually becomes a required item. But, you know, crouch stabs exist. Crouch stabs are nice.
You're eventually getting.
Yep. I believe we have a vanilla water med today for Kirox now. So I'll take a look and see if this is one of the items in Water Temple. Nice. We did not choose blue fire arrows today as a major, as a minor, so no blue fire arrows. So those would have been useful for killing Volvagia or Bongo, but we're probably not killing Bongo, and we already killed both.
Good, shoot the sun now. Nuts.
Take a look at Sphere Temple. So, right now we're kind of on a hunt for magic and a mirror shield. Both of which can't be on Rova or on Behind Song of Time. Or at least the first ones can't be behind Song of Time. What? Kid Aurelius. But what did Aurelius? I missed. Did Aurelius die?
No, he did the Scarecrow shortcut to lore room.
But he was fighting the Stalfo. Okay. Went for. Oh, he ran out of nuts because of the Stalfo. So. Usually, I don't see Pierre getting, you know, pulled out for record boardroom often. Have we seen an Ijabu or Ice Cavern Dip? No. There has been a Jabu Dip, there has been no Ice Cavern Dip, despite the fact that we have...
No. Put that back in the chest. We don't want to see that.
I mean, I don't think I care about it too much at this point.
No.
Yeah, it's just this upstairs area can be considered 3 key locked, and there was like about that's
Or did Kirox went child but didn't climb, so
he climbed, but he didn't have bombs to get out of child climb.
right. So that's the 4th key that we've seen so far.
I think we've seen all.
So there's one in the room with the Beanos, the Lizalfos.
Yeah.
And then there's one lower on child's side. So we've either seen 4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah, Kirox is routing this where he's just gonna like. I feel like he's probably gonna reverse the GTG after this.
Yep.
Because he'll be ending out on the Colossus's hand. Oh, come on, Kirox, you have flux.
So it works, right?
We haven't seen Southfield. We haven't seen. Did I don't remember if Aurelius checked the market, the Hyrule Field Groudon market.
I don't think we've seen Boulder. No, we've seen
Yeah, nobody would have bothered to check Tech Light because they didn't have irons or gold scale. I mean, we saw Southfield. I'm just more worried about North. I'm just wondering, like, it's like, what are Northfield situations like? So Kirox is going to reverse and find adult shooting here, so that'll be a new check.
We'll see an aiming check.
We have indoor entrance randomizer today's guys. Which wall is hinted then? The fairy fountain that was hinted at entrance, and that was hinted to Zora's domain shop is at Ganon's Castle Fairy. So strength 3 locked. I'm there for forest. Foolish. Words are hard. Foolish fortress. Domain fountain was not hinted. The Zora shop is in Ganon's Castle Fairy. Nobody's checked anything inside the fountain. Correct. Neither runner want to go check Deku Tree hints either, so I think Kirox is probably out of wanting to check hints for a while at least. He doesn't have his 5th path hint, but it was for Phantom Ganon, so I don't think he cares all that much. He might think he might be able to find a second morph or a third Rova hint somewhere, but that's about it. Yeah, both runners have the iron boots now. Honestly, I don't really hate Fortress right now. The only thing that's out of logic is Song of Time. But I mean, even if it is required only, there's still a non-zero chance that magic shows up on the right side of the maze.
Mm-hmm.
And you have strength too, so you're gonna just empty this place out. Yeah, we have an unresolved Lost Woods path right now. It's either Rudo's Letter, we're basically out of spots where it could have been the second hook shot, so it's either probably Letter or Boomerang that's path in Lost Woods, and we don't know which. Either would work. Essentially, could work. It'll kind of depend on what's in Adult Fountain. I mean, there's something to be said about rushing Ice Cavern. The problem with rushing Ice Cavern is Ice is usually a very powerful play in a lot of seats because it has a song, and songs are very powerful tools in routing and logic. The problem is that our song in there is Bolero, and we don't need Bolero. So you're only doing it for items. It's a horrible set of 4 items.
I mean, it got a little better since we know that since we have irons, we can do icy water also.
Yeah, CSMC helps.
Baby, snappy.
Or Sword also helps. Yeah. But Aurelius is going to head for water. And like the problem with water temple is like the key logic in water temple. The key logic in water temple can be annoying to learn, but it kind of like isn't the worst once you kind of know the rules. And required only the water temple logic just cannot make no sense. So, like, taking the second chest boss and bailing makes a lot of sense. I mean, the logic's the same. It's, well, I mean, we're playing required only. We're playing where, logically, some of the things that could be reachable in Dark Link or Bosky, or River Chest. Those could be reachable, but they may be logically inaccessible due to how the keys are laid out, and I don't really blame anybody for not wanting to try to figure out the key logic in that case. I mean,
it's actually, well, we'd have to go all, or not all done. No, it actually is physically impossible to get there because Burning Cack is behind complete. Well, it's not inaccessible. We have to go Burning Cack to get there.
Yeah, but we also know that at least like for this, River Chest is not going to be a thing.
Right.
But like, if you find 3 items. So let's see what Aurelius will do here. He's gonna go for accomplishments first. I think that was a small key in the center of the maze. could be a strength.
Could be, yeah.
Uh,
Or a bow.
just another. I think that
Bow
actually
lock
is
bow.
technically, yeah, it's a bow lock bow. Because you have to knock the. You have to use the for those who are wondering why that's bow lock, because nobody ever does that check like it's supposed to be done in vanilla. There's a bow. You use the hammer to expose a bow target to unlock that chest. But like, why do that when you could just run and pick up a couple things? Run into fire and pick up the chest.
Why shoot a target
Oh, that
when you
one's
can
just-
just throw yourself in fire, get some iframes, and open the chest?
Actually, correction, I'm thinking of the one Spirit Temple. The boss key chest. Which is similar. Another big key, big chest in GTG. Okay, there's our magic. So mirror
And
shield
that
for go
is
mode.
Logical magic.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess go check Composer. Go check Wasteland and Composer's. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so here's the interesting thing. Longshot Rudo's Boomerang. Getting into GTG did not require Longshot. Did not require a Longshot, because we could have gotten opponents off of Zelda's Lullaby at Composer's Grave. Kirox is going to go take a look and see what his Firelock checks are here. This makes sense, but again, we know this is for key logic. He's hoping that it's probably for Mirror Shield. He probably should know it's for key logic, because he found Din's in adult climb, but probably just want to knock this out of the way, just to be safe. Aurelius dances away from the ice arrows as well. Yeah, if you could have a mirror shield in Sunblock round that would lock a key in. We haven't seen the armless chest, so that could be a key. Yeah, and now Kirox knows why it's path.
Yep.
At this point, you're gonna take the shot at you gotta go take your shot at Ice Cavern, I think. Our path is Rudo's or it's Boomerang for Lost Woods now. Because it won't be long. I guess the only other long shot chest we haven't seen, I guess, would be the boss key chest in Water Temple, but I don't think we're gonna see if that's gonna be anything.
No, we're definitely not seeing it before we see ice.
No. We don't even, and like logically, we don't even know if we have access to water or boss key chest. The river chest is a small key. It's behind Mirror Shield. One thing that'll be nice for Aurelius is he'll have a bottle of blue fire that he picked off of turning in Richard. But like, he's also gonna go immediately go do Spirit Temple, see what he's gonna find. Welcome in, Raiders from Zelda Speedruns. Just about happy 2 hours here in this Challenge Cup race. We have our top seed in the Challenge Cup today, Kirox. Famous for doing, among things, speeding up Forest Temple Basement and other cutscene skips and other improvements. Oh, Vanilla Fairy Fountain. I'm Toffile. Joining me on comms is NewITGuy, who's not new. He's an old IT guy. Oldish IT guy. Tracking for us today, we have Purple and Lady Draco. And our restreamer today, SadieSweet. Our major settings today are interior entrance randomizer and required only. And our minors were free Scarecrow and one chicken. That's a lines, isn't it?
Yep, that's lines.
Goody. That's ZL locked. That makes sense. Yeah, you had to play Requiem to get ZL in order to reach Colossus. Right now, our runners are kind of just looking for Mirror Shield. We have an unfulfilled path to Twin Rova today. It's either Long Shot, Rudo's Letter, or Boomerang. So we're kind of taking a look at Adult Fountain and Ice Cavern before they make the play into Jabu. Because Jabu's a stone.
Yep. TCG is an adult ocean shop front.
Yeah.
So adult only.
Yeah, it's normally I think it's the house where it's the mother as a child. That's where the kid in the graveyard lives. Because if you ever try to open the door, the mother always yells at you.
That's the bazaar.
Is it the bazaar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. No, because
it's adult only because the potion shop's not.
Yeah. The potion. I mean, the shop's open during the day, but it's just the guy sitting there in the back, yelling at you. Aurelius is finishing up. He's doing a bit more of Adult Spirit here. He went and did Child Spirit and did some Locker Room as a kid, so he doesn't have to worry about that, but... we're down to 3 checks. 2?
Yeah. Iron Boots are dead. It was actually outside.
Okay, that's why. Yeah.
That is dead.
It's not the worst thing in the world to discover, I guess.
Right, because this is the last room we have to check.
Grab another bottle of blue fire, leave, and then to King's Ore, because we haven't found the second walls yet.
And you're definitely not going for that song.
No. Our song at the back of Ice Cavern is Bolero. That was Choose. We have a second wall. We do have a second. Yeah, okay, the second wall's in G2G apparently.
Yep. The second one's in the first one's on the pill fight.
Yeah.
Pill fights.
Yeah, Kirox this wants Bolero apparently. Or okay. Yeah, because He should have seen the river path, the river path for Ocarina of Time that serenaded. Song of Time was in DC. The Song of Time hint was in DC, so you should know the other two songs. And we already. And for those who missed it earlier, we did have required only pathed Fire Temple to Twin Rova earlier this seed.
Lynn's is not available without Requiem. Because ZL's is at Colossus.
Yeah. Yeah, we need ZL for domain entry.
No, we. Oh well, to get the lens.
Yeah.
Yes. I was. That's adult only. So yes.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. Scale.
I mean, hover boots exist, but hover boots. That's a trick. It's a trick, and it's not even a trick that's on. Hover boots entry into domain as an adult.
Yeah. I thought we were talking about volcano. No, that's definitely turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Kirox didn't quite parse the fact that the Iron Boots test was dead. Because he kind of was autopiloting and, you know. I wouldn't, you know, that happens. Especially like if you're doing you kind of have in your head what your route is going to be. To start on a cleanup route like this. You might not have read and recognized the fact that you might not have digested the fact that that was the check that was hinted dead.
So it was choosing the red ice?
Yeah.
Okay. It looked like a string, but I only saw half the time.
So Water Temple. Our only long shot Chillock check that left at this point is the boss key and Water Temple, but that's also blocked by all the small keys in Water Temple. Let's see where Kirox is going to head from here. He's playing Nocturne. I hope this isn't a Shadow Temple play. Oh god, it's a Shadow Temple play. Should not be making... He's gonna go take a look at Composer's Grave first. I mean, the Kirox doesn't know that Lost Woods is double path. At this point, he's just kind of playing density, and he doesn't realize that he should be playing for Jabu. Possibly. He's going to go for Lens Game, and Shield... Well, at least Sun's Grave. Hopefully Lens Game.
I forget what this is. This is a big chest.
This was FW.
This is FW.
Yeah. So this is very close. Yeah, right now we're pretty close. We're kind of in a hunt now for Mirror Shield, and by our best understanding of the logic, Mirror Shield is somehow blocked by Rito's Ladder or Boomerang. Most likely, there's one chance that it's blocked by a long shot, and that's Water Temple Boss Key Chest. In required only Water Temple, where we don't know where all the keys are. And could be behind Song of Time, that's behind Water Mirror Shield. So... it's really gonna... I think it's gonna kind of depend on who makes a break for Jabu first. Because at this point it should be Jabu. Like... Kirox I don't know what Kirox will do. He doesn't know. Like we have Kirox has not done market at all yet. May opt to do it after the Shadow Temple, but like he doesn't know that there's 2 path items in Lost Woods, and unfortunately, Lost Woods also had like 4 potentially path items. It had a Hookshot, Hammer, Rudo's Letter, and Boomerang. And one of those is Path to Morpha for him. I disagree with the Shadow Temple play just on the fact that none of them get you into Shadow Temple. Unless his thought is that it's Din's for... There could be the thought that there was a Fire Arrow for Din's in Spirit Temple, but his Lost Woods path still hasn't been fulfilled, and his Fire Temple path has. Yeah, Central Pillar was... Central Pillar was... Yeah, I guess actually, no, there was a Zora tunic. But, and we don't know where Strain 3 is in order to go get it from the Zora shop that's at Colossus Ferry. Not Colossus Ferry, again, it's Castle Ferry. All we know is that our Strain 3 is somewhere hammerlocked in this seed, which unfortunately includes like all of our bomb bags, all of our strains. A lot of things, essentially. I guess... Did we just get required only out of the very beginning of Shadow Temple? That's amazing. That's very good for Kirox. The seed's like, no, you're wrong. I'm not even gonna let you. I'm not even going to let you entertain this diversion.
I see you want to go further.
No.
Have you tried not going further?
So I have to imagine this will probably be Castle for Kirox. Oh no, he's gonna find out the hard way. Everybody get your guesses in chat, and then we're gonna have to wait a second because Kirox is gonna realize that he can't do this at nighttime. Unless he can play it indoors, maybe. But you can't play the song. You can't. Oh, wait, shoot.
Oh. Right.
I always forget. The entrance is locked. The game isn't locked. That's not like Talon's Chickens, where he's actually asleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I'm stolen. And
Was it left, right?
yeah.
We have Scarius and Terra so far. Scarius.
Left, right. 50-50.
And Scarius
right.
is gone.
Unfortunate. No winner.
I have to imagine that he's heading for market just because he hasn't checked market. There's like there's like 3 fairies in market. And the Temple of Time hints. I think he's kind of like in a spot where he doesn't really have any more information to go to other than I have 5 items out of Lost Woods that could be path. And none of them have gone me anywhere other than potentially child job.
And I think one of them is going to confirm that it's... Oh, it's because the Lost Woods outside of Fink again.
Yeah, they're both in.
Yeah,
and then he'll... Yeah.
Rush.
Then he'll know that one of them is, and he's like, okay, I probably should do job. Because... you got 5 items, 2 of them at this point have to point to Jabu, so you're almost guaranteed Jabu. And then we'll discover it was Central Pillar all along. Didn't go for the path, but...
Oh, technical type.
Yeah, he's got gold skill now. This will be the ice play for Aurelius.
Back to market we go.
Yeah.
If he gets there in time, we might actually see Bombshy bowling.
Oh. I think he's just about nailed Aaron. I don't remember what's at the back of his house, but I don't think we care too much about it. Do I think if so? Sorry.
Empa's back with Mido's house, and Mido's was empty.
Do I think that is Kirox is missing the Lost Woods path to PG? They're both a Temple of Time. Is Kirox hard dodging Jabu? I wouldn't say he's hard dodging Jabu. I think there's a lot of reasons not to do Jabu. Mostly that it's Jabu.
And as far as he knows, there's not another hint saying that, hey, by the way, there's another item in here.
Yeah.
That satisfies the other path. Rip.
Yeah, I think Kirox had like a lot of adult he could do, and I think he had a lot of adult that, to his knowledge, could have led to the Mirror Shield, and he went and did it. And he's out of things. He's just having to do Market because Market is his densest play. He doesn't know he has a kind of like a hint outstanding because like for all he could think that it was like hammered to get strengths in Lost Woods, and that would fulfill his Lost Woods path. In fact, hammer is in fact path to Lost Woods. It's path because it locks all the strengths, and you needed it for Phantom Cannon. But I wouldn't say it's really just like a hard dodge. It's just like it's not a good place to do when you have a lot of progression that could be on the critical path.
Strength 2 was on Zora River Ledge.
Yeah, it was the lower domain heart piece, or the lower river heart piece. There was another bomb egg on the upper river heart piece.
Actually, technically, neither one of those strengths locked each other.
Yeah.
It was either that or on Bigaron. Or not Bigaron, the Hammer Rocks.
Yeah, the Goron City mains. Left side chest. The hammer, what people call the hammer chest, despite the fact that it could have hammer.
Yep.
I was unchecked the hints, but I mean, this is 4 hints. This is really hard not to pass on. And he's like, okay, game. And that's going to kind of probably be the last bit of the puzzle that Kirox really needs.
Stable.
Yeah. Kirox will check Daymark and Castle Fair, and then I have to imagine he's heading to Java. Because if you're gonna go look at what you got out of Lost Woods, letter and boomer. you, yeah. Yeah, now the wheels are gonna start turning. We don't know where Strain 3 is. For all we know, Strain 3 is Strain 2 locked, but that Strength was the only thing that was going to be on the that hammer was the only thing that was going to be on our path to Phantom Ganon today, because we had a bow on Skull Mask.
Strength 3 can honestly be in my job for all we know.
Yeah. Bomb tree bowling, nothing. Aurelius makes a connection that he could get out of here without the hints. He's going to play Prelude. We'll see where he's off to go after this.
Bomb tree. We haven't seen 20 turn in, but at this point it shouldn't be any.
No, Kirox did 20. It was nothing.
Okay.
So
we did see 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I think both of our runners should be heading for Java in a second. At least Kirox should be. Aurelius, I'm not sure. He hasn't done Southfield. Well, no, he did Southfield. He ran to Southfield.
Yep, this is definitely a Jabu play from Kirox.
Yeah. Welcome to our interior entrance randomizer seed, where somehow we had Link's house at Link's house. I think Aurelius is trying to figure out what he's missed, or where chess game that might be. Yeah, Aurelius has had the information for a while that Java is probably required. He just hasn't acted. He just didn't act on it, and to be fair, like, it was either going to be Magic or Mirror Shield, and he found Magic, and then he went to act on the Ruto's Letter Path. I'm not sure exactly what he's looking for right now. It's probably chess game, which is up at the potion shop.
So I know it's here somewhere.
Because he wants to just check check the lens. It's gonna hit almost last location to Kakariko again.
And it's gotta be this one.
Yeah. Dear Randomizer is one of those chooses violence settings that Doesn't mean you don't need to know how to play it. Yeah, I would agree.
Alright, got a team left.
I mean, if people want to know why people play Entrance Randomizer, I'd suggest, like, Ocarina Time doesn't always have the best Entrance Randomizer mode sometimes, I feel like, but Dungeon ER is pretty good. Grotto ER and overall Transition ER is where it kind of breaks down a little bit, but Link to the Past has wonderful entrance transition modes. There's a wonderful setting called Cross Keys. I'm actually curious. I don't know what our bans were for today. Trials and Key Sanity. I don't blame either of our runners.
No, but I mean,
Trials is a great way to destroy the hints.
yep.
I mean, I'm not just talking about, like, I mean, it values execution in more ways than it normally think. It just absolutely destroys the hint system.
Yeah, because then you have to juggle paths to towers being a possibility.
Yeah, you also lose 3 sometimes hints because you have to have what trials are on hinted as well. So you get 4 sometimes hints, and you potentially lose 1 or 2 of your path hints. So it just murders the hint system. But hey, if you want to learn the long shots required for doing fire trial, go ahead.
Right.
Aurelius is... yes. Not sure what Aurelius is thinking right now.
Check he hasn't done.
Yeah, there really isn't anything here that... I think he's trying to find something that's not going to be on route, but I think... because... the guardhouse was the Lon Lon Ranch silo. So maybe he just picks this up because he was kind of thinking about it while wanting to do these entrances as adults. But... yeah, it's... I mean, right now your problem is that there's like a one... You don't have great odds. Yeah, here, and as I'm saying this, like, you don't have great odds that Water Temple is going to be the path. As a
mirror.
This is part of the mirror shield right here. Yep. It was this surprise. It was Boomerang. It was Black Kite over this. Because I think that was Boomerang Chest. No, that wasn't Boomerang. That wasn't Boomerang Chest. That was Papa's Chest. Which you need the Boomerang to get it.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Riddles and Boomerang are path. Either one of them. Welcome in our Raiders with Puppy Grant, and I'm assuming a French restream of a Challenge Cup or main tournament race. Welcome in. We're kind of at the end of one of our opening matches in Challenge Cup brackets with Kirox, who's our the top seed overall in Challenge Cup against Aurelius. Our runners have kind of spent the last, I don't know, hour?
Yep.
Hour and a half looking for a mirror shield. Might be a little shorter. Unfortunately, it was in Jabu Jabu, and Stone Jabu Jabu when it required only seed. So. Kirox kind of almost, I think, hard last location did, but got there eventually. I think technically there was the chance that Water Temple, he hadn't done some of Water Temple that could have had it, but
I don't know how it could have been water though.
The
It
long
wouldn't fulfill the hint, would it?
No, it could have. There's one more chicken. So the long shot in Water Temple is required in a couple spots.
Yeah.
The spot that we hadn't checked was the Water Bosky chest.
Oh, okay.
The problem with it being in the Water Bosky chest is Song of Time's behind it, so we lose a check. We lost a check behind the river where we could have had a small key. It just and you'd have to hope that all the small keys were sitting out in the open in the front of the Water Temple and nobody checked half of the, checked most of Water Temple. So, but that was like the one spot where you could have seen it in Water Temple. I guess technically also Central Pillar could have the Central Pillar could not have fulfilled it because we had 2 vaults. Well, depending on where our Strength 3 ended up, I suppose the answer is on that front, because Strength 3 also, in order to buy as Aura Tunic, we needed to have Strength 3 today. Because we're playing with, for those raiders who came in, our majors were required only in Interior's Entrance Randomizer, and our minors were 1 chicken and 3 Scarecrow.
Zora Shop is in OGC.
Yeah. 1 chicken came in pretty quickly, and do we ever even actually use 3 Scarecrow other than maybe in Forest Temple once or twice?
Yeah, we used it top of lab.
Yeah.
But I mean, Pierre, anything past
Fall was non-existent.
Yeah, if you did everyththing past in the lava room, like you couldn't even get to the lava room.
Yeah, we had a 0 small key fire temple today. So you got the Volvagia, Pete Volvagia, and you were done with Fire Temple, which was nice because it was Path.
Yep, Path Fire Arrows.
Yeah, Path Fire Arrows. Yeah, we could have 1 small key lost in Water Temple, however, because we aren't playing with all the locations reachable and required only, say, Dark Link and River Chest were both small keys. Boss Key Chest is inaccessible. Or is accessible, but it's logically inaccessible. And that is all of the medallions for Kirox. You can go collect his song off of Nocturne, which is Serenade, which would have been lovely for Water Medallion Water Temple. But,
full mask routing.
Yeah.
With our nice happy mask shop in the lake fishing.
Yeah. Awesome. Honestly, the seed wasn't too bad other than the Mirror Shield, but even the Mirror Shield wasn't... I can't get mad at a Mirror Shield where you're... you have 2 items for Jabu Jabu in the path location.
Alright. There we go.
Yeah, Aurelius hasn't figured out the hints right now. I don't know if Aurelius hasn't figured out the hints or Aurelius is trying to get past the hints right now. I'm not sure how he feels after having to, like, ditch Dongo's cavern and come back to it.
Either way, he's gonna get thrown out here in a minute.
Yeah,
because we got locked real early.
Yeah, we happen to have a really nice seed today where a lot of the stone dungeons were hinted foolish or not really accessible. Jabo being kind of like the one exception.
Because we're locked out after spinning. We get locked out here.
Well, all Kirox needs to do now is just climb it, light cannon. We didn't even have a really bad light arrows location today. We're just sitting in Redead Grotto. Yeah.
Nothing in the dollar. I mean, it could be great.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Time for the Iron Knuckles. Got a little unlucky. Yeah, and Elias is going to go back child. I have to imagine this has to be a Java play. I don't think he really has anything else left.
Nope. I believe you are right. Playing Minuet, yep.
You'll never find the light arrows from those zombies underneath the tree. Up on the Kakariko.
And even then, I don't think there was much left. Even in CAC, if they didn't find it.
No. No, it would have literally been probably chess minigame if they hadn't gone to do chess minigame because they thought it was they were chasing Lens. They, everything else was finished in Kakariko.
Yep.
And, Ganondorf is down. Now it's time for Ganon.
time to bring home the bacon.
Oh, so Kirox did not. Yeah, no, I believe this is best of 3, so this isn't going to be. So there's still going to be a game 2 after this. So this isn't win or go home. On to phase 2 for Ganon. So Aurelius won't quite find out where his mirror shield is, but at least not before the seed ends, race ends. And everyone, please get your GGs in. For Kirox is going to win this race with a final race time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 15 seconds. And Aurelius has paused. Hasn't forfeited yet, but I assume it's coming.
Yep.
Yeah, and Aurelius is forfeited. Well, we're going to ask our runners if they want to come in for an interview. They don't have to, but.
It looks like at least Kirox is going to pop in, and I think Aurelius is here in a moment.
Yeah.
And hello, Kirox. GG's.
GG's, Kirox. If you're saying anything, we can't hear you.
Maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yep,
Hello.
there we are.
Hello, GG's.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Yeah, that was a seed.
Yeah.
I can't say it was really a bad seed. Like, all in all, I mean, the mirror shield was hinted, and it was hinted pretty well, but it was just until I think you found the Phantom Ganon path.
Well, I thought it was Hammer. That could be also Path of Twinova, because it locked bomb bags and strength.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure actually, because you can also get the bomb bag with a scale, and I'm not sure the scale are locked somehow. So maybe the hammer is not Path of Twinova, and it's only Rules Leader.
It was Hammer path to PG.
Oh, the hammer was passed for PG. Oh.
Yeah. Because it has to lock all the strengths in the seed, because we know where the bow, the hover boots, forest, everything else for forest temple except for the strengths.
Okay, yeah. And the hook was the both hook were available, so it was not hook for PG. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, because
But
yeah,
that didn't really matter because when I found this hint, I had only Jabu left and water, so
yeah. I think you both basically kind of wanted the water temple. I think Aurelius also checked compass just in water, and then you both took the cracked wall boss key and just left without playing ZL or doing any further investigation into water.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
Aurelius
makes
is
sense.
also here, so hello, Aurelius. GG's.
Hello, GG. Jabu was on the back of my mind the entire time. Like, who would have thought Lost Woods Path to Twin Rova, where you had Rudo's Letter, Hammer, Hookshot, and Boomerang, that I was actually talking about. It was probably talking about the Hammer, but Rudo's Letter and Boomerang were just screaming the entire time.
Well, we were surprised that you actually did have the Kirox put off going into castle for a while, to do market for a while. So you actually did get to Temple of Time a lot earlier, and you found both of the copies of Lost Woods to Phantom Ganon.
Right, yeah.
Which was for the hammer.
That was for the hammer?
Yep. Hammer locks all the strengths.
That's true.
which is unfortunate because it also could be Path to Twin Rova because hammer locks all the strengths.
Yeah, it also locked all the strengths, so it was. Yeah.
But kind of when the skull mask was above and kind of popped up, it basically eliminated anything else but hammer as path to PG because
the hookshot was not hookshot locked either.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. When I saw that hint for the Skull Theater being the bow, my immediate thought was to go into Domain to check that and then go into the lake and see if one of those was the mask shop. And my thought was I should probably check Jabu while I'm here, and I just did not.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of same for me because at that point I had a hint for bow and I just found strength too, so I could do GTG Spirit Forest. So Stone Jabu was like, not the best.
Good thing for beatable only locking Shadow.
Yeah, and Fire was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm grabbing this key on Volvagia. Oh, never mind.
we were actually kind of like because we were trying to remember in comms like what was in Fire Temple because we knew it was Path, and
it was just fire arrows.
It was just fire arrows, and then it's like, well, I don't want it to be fire arrows, and it was fire arrows, and then I think he kind of was like, is it going to be fire arrows for key logic or something else? And then I think when Dins popped up, I was like, okay, it's just for key logic.
Yeah. Nice of the seed to make us think of Spirit Key logic to just put Dins behind 3 keys. So you have to get fire arrows to get one of the 3 keys to get Dins.
Yeah.
Nice logic.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure actually, so when I got magic, I went back to Spirit just to check the magic checked to be sure it was a key.
Yeah. No, I mean it was. I mean, I think at least for you, you Aurelius, I think had gone because you did Kiros, you did Child Spirit like in your first Child segment. Aurelius, you had gone up to the Goron City like right after doing Kakariko, and you had discovered all the big chests in the back of Goron City Maze.
Yeah, I was like, what the crap?
So like, kind of understandable. Like when you got the hammer, you kind of you didn't go to Lon Lon and get the song. You just went adult immediately.
Oh no, I was going after those 3 chests, man.
Which is completely understandable. Like, I think we were arguing if we would have gone up to Goron City to begin with by that point, but like seeing 3 big chests and getting the hammer, that's like a completely understandable thing for a path location, and like But like Kirox, I think you went to Spirit Temple, but you didn't have like bombs to blow open the.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake, by the way. I went to Spirit too early because when I got up, I was like, okay, at least I can get a key or something, and I didn't even get a key, so I had to save warp and couldn't do the magic locked checked. So that was pretty bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So like Aurelius had done that, so we saw it was a small key, but I think like with the way that the key, with all the way you said it kind of locked Blade out and Spirit, like there's a chance that it was Mirror Shield and Sunblock Ring for a key in the Armos chest.
That was that was what I was afraid of, so that's why I went back. But just a key.
Yeah.
Also, there was Requiem path because Meadow. Meadow was path of Morphage.
Yeah, but it was Requiem for ZL because you had
Requiem for ZL just
because among other things, you locked one of your hook shots, Opponent's Song, and the Lens of Truth. The Lens of Truth. And the only magic we saw, so legitimately any sort of way to get to Fortress and then further across the wasteland was behind ZL.
I was kind of hoping the Lost Woods to Twin Rova was just a letter, so I went to Ice Cavern.
Yeah.
And I got the lens out of that at the bottom of the fountain. And that was nothing. I couldn't remember where the freaking lens game was. I was like, it's in CAC somewhere.
Yeah.
It was push and shop.
Yeah, we were watching. It's like you don't remember exactly where it is. You know it's in CAC. You just don't remember where in CAC it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you kind of did it, and obviously, like Potion Shop's going to be like the last location you're going to check.
Funny enough.
But
I felt like I knew I lost when I warped to Shadow to do Shadow, and I was like, oh yeah, that crate was a bomb bag, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we were wondering about that for a while actually, like because I think Kirox opted to like when you got the boomerang out of Lost Woods, like before you went back to go run through Crater again or to GTC, you took an immediate trip back to Graveyard, used the boomerang to grab the bomb bag, and then went back at ult again.
Because I was like, okay, well, I can get bombs right away and do DC fire, so might as well just grab that right now and then be safe.
Yeah, I think also Kirox also had a couple other was a little healthier going into Fire Temple for the first time, just because he had done he got in the heart container off of Talon's chickens at least. So I think he was at least 5 or 6 hearts when you were still at 4.
I think I had 6. Yeah.
I had 4 hearts my first time trying to fight Volvagia, and then I realized, nope, this isn't enough time. Then I did all the child stuff, got up to like 7 or 8 hearts. I'm like, okay, I'm good now.
Yeah, we were doing the math in our heads on if you had enough time, and we're like, I don't think he's got enough time. Not without a second bottle.
Yeah, if I had to turn in that Rudos, I would have had the second bottle. Would have been fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the other. I know there was a bottle in Richard, and I can't remember where the 4th one was. So they were all pretty accessible.
Bottom of the well.
Oh yeah. So you had to go back, child, to get another bottle at some point, regardless.
I think that was the only thing that was in the well. Was the bottle?
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Oh no, that was the eye drops, I think.
Oh, that's
in
right.
The like room.
Yeah, if you wanted bomb shoes.
Oh yeah, that was bomb shoes, right? Forgot.
I mean, that would. I don't think
that would have been nice.
Well, Volvagia is nice. It's kind of faster, but.
At least there's another bomb bag for you at the top of River.
Yeah, I was kind of mad about that because.
Me too.
I usually do River early adults because I like that, but yeah, with the way this seed worked, I didn't do it. So
yeah, bomb bag and strength too in River. Was there strength 3 ever found?
No. You both are in River around the same time for what it's worth.
Okay.
Neither you routed river early. Like I think, like the major divergence at the start was, Aurelius, you went up to Goron City and you looked at trail in Goron City, and then Aurelius had gone child, and then at the end of that child segment, Aurelius had gone out to ranch, but he didn't go into castle, and Aurelius, you went back to Goron City, and so like you weren't really all that far off, especially like going through river or anything for a while. I think like
I just picked the wrong 50-50 going to Ice Cavern instead of Jabu, I
no,
guess.
you both did ice, you both did shadow.
Yeah, I did ice and shadow too. And
Well, no, at the time I was thinking Ice or Jabu, and I just went Ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't doing Jabu until I had that and War left.
Yeah, I think
it was just a meme thought. It's gonna be Jabu, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think there were five major items in Lost Woods today.
Yeah.
I think you ran like 3 of them in a row.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that was
played Saria's for the Skull Kid, got Hammer. I'm like, okay. Got Weirdos off of the Scrub. I'm like, okay. Then I did the slingshot target and I got the hook shot. I'm like, what the crap, man?
Yeah. And then the boomerang shows up, and also the sword tunic showed up. Just just to like.
I did every check in Lost Woods have an item. I think it did.
No, there was a bloopy on.
Oh yeah, the
Ocarina
memory game. Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man!
And of course, Gold Mask was a bow too. So, yeah, no, there were majors on literally 6 of the 7 checks in Lost Woods.
Yeah, how about those Lost Woods, man?
And it was just. But
well, Kirox, GG. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it in 24 hours.
Yeah. Are there any settings that you are you going to change any of the settings, do you think? I mean, interior didn't really. I mean, finding chess game aside, I don't think interiors really did a ton this seed. Other than just kind of making some things a little more awkward to route, like mask, chop, or.
Oh yeah, the mask was awful.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
mask was pretty bad.
Okay, I guess the mask shop. But look, there was another bow in GTG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just do GTG.
Just do GTG, no strength, no bow, easy.
Yeah. And Ricard only was a blessing in a lot of ways this season. So.
Oh yeah, no fire, no shadow bait, so good.
Yeah, I think the seed is like 20 minutes longer with the whole of shadow, the whole of fire before, because we both do it, I guess.
Well, we were kind of we were like, he doesn't know there's another path to Lost Woods, and like so doing Shadow Temple like because it could be Shadow because fire arrows didn't slide to Mirror Shield didn't make sense. But we're just like, oh god, please let Shadow Temple lock you guys out.
I was hoping for that to happen too. So glad it did.
Yeah.
Well, GG's, you two. I wish you luck on your match too. Whoever wins, although I am always cheering for a match 3. So good luck. Really quick, I do want to give a shout out to everyone who made this race happen today. Thank you to our runners, both Aurelius and Kirox, both great runners. Please go give them a follow. Shout out to our trackers, Purple and Skyreyes, who stepped in a bit on the note sheets. Thank you so much, Skyreyes, and myself. Shout out to our commentators, Toffile and NewITGuy. I am glad you were free to commentate this, NewITGuy, so thank you for stepping in last minute. And I was your restreamer, SadieSweet, today.